Hello everyone and welcome to the Action Figuratorium. My name is Mark Major. I am a real big toy collector here in Southeast Portland. Now, some of you who are new to the channel, new subscribers, you're probably wondering what is this show coming up in your feed, Catch and Release. Well, you see, when you're a real big toy collector, you of course collect toys, but at some point there also needs to be a purge that happens. And so what I like to do is every month I do 10 auctions on eBay and I go through them on this show called Catch and Release. Now, some of you are probably wondering why you should be watching a show like Catch and Release. After all, isn't it really just kind of an advertisement for some eBay auctions I'm having? Yes, of course, that is true, but let me give you 3 reasons why you might want to watch today's show. First of all, there might be something that I'm going to be selling that you are interested in buying yourself. For example, I'm going to be doing some Cosmic Legions today. There's some 3.75 scale G.I. Joe vehicles. There's a 3.75 G.I. Joe mech. I've got some rare old Spider-Man Toy Biz figures, some Transformers, things like that. Things that might actually be interesting to you, also real big toy collectors. The second reason is that if you are somebody who likes to see what kind of things are collected by real big toy collectors, well, today is your chance. We're going to look at 10 items I've got in my collection, and you're going to go, wow, how did you get those? That's because the third thing that you're going to hear from me, the third reason why you're going to watch the show is because you get my beautiful commentary on the toys themselves. And I think that's really the reason to watch the show. So, everybody, come on, hold on tight, strap on the leather. Now, the 3 things that I always start the show off with is, if you are looking for me on eBay, my username is Coolbots with a Z. Not going to go into the explanation as to why I chose that name. Just know that I'm Coolbots. If you want to follow me, if you're looking for these auctions, this is how you do it. Second thing, these are Dutch auctions. What is a Dutch auction? Well, I put them at a price that I think is fair and affordable, because at the end of the day, I want to get rid of this stuff. But if it doesn't sell, what you do is every week you drop it a little bit, keep dropping it, eventually you own it. And the third thing about the show is that if you end up becoming a buyer of one of my items and you let me know in the eBay notes, I will include for you with your item a very special tchotchke. And I think you're going to love the very special tchotchke. Okay. Let's get into today's auctions. Let me pull up first thing that we got on the chopping block. Here we go. So, Cosmic Legions. These are from Kragnar. This is Ogre Scale arms. Getting rid of them, people. Here's your chance to pick up some extra arms with the hands. 30 bucks includes the shipping, okay? And some of you think, well, that's kind of a lot to pay for arms. These are, you know, people who buy Mythic Legions. I know what they're willing to pay. It's the only reason they're priced at this. But if you think it's too high, just watch the auction. Eventually, you'll own it. Let's move on. More stuff. Here's what we've got. G.I. Joe 3.75 scale. 2010 Awestriker. We've heard of the new Awestriker for Classifieds coming out. Garbage junk. You're going to want this one, guys. And this is mostly complete. There is, I don't have the gun for it. I'm missing one of the antennae. But other than that, it's in good condition. And I think we're going to let this dog go for 20 bucks, which is not bad for an Awestriker. All right, more G.I. Joe 2004 Humvee. Not quite complete, but in pretty good condition. It's got the hood opens up, the trunk opens up. I'm missing the little ring and the gun that goes in the sort of the hole for the turret. But other than that, this is a cool piece. If you're looking for Humvees in the 1/18th scale, this is your dog. $40 is what we're going to start this at. And if you're thinking, well, it's kind of a lot to pay, go see what other people are paying for them. You're going to find this is the cheapest one out there. Let's keep going. G.I. Joe, 2004 as well, 3.75 scale mech. Look at this thing. I think it's called Mech Defense. I forget the actual name of this, but I think it's called Mech Defense. Anyways, it's kind of like the Exo Squad type things. It flips open, you put a guy there. This actually has lights and sounds. The battery's dead. I don't know if it still works. I don't even know where the battery goes on this thing. Lights and sounds. And this guy, It's part of their Valor versus Venom series. $30 is what we're going to start it off with because we got both antennae. All right. You guys love these Action Figuratorium auctions by Coolbots. Here we go. Transformers. This guy, this is a Soundwave. He's from 2016. He turns into this cool little car. This guy don't have the one little gun that plugs in, but otherwise he's complete and he's good. He's fun to transform as well. I think this guy's going to go maybe $20, maybe $15. Haven't listed him yet, but I think that this is what this guy's going to go. You know why? We got to get rid of him. Okay, more Transformers. This guy, he's a Decepticon. He looks like a crane. His name is Mudflap. Look him up. He's going to be 20 bucks as well. And I think it's $20 well spent if you ask me. And he looks pretty cool in robot mode. I don't have a picture of him up right now in the robot mode, but trust me, he's a cool looking dog. You can look him up online. You'll love him. Let's move to Playmobil and Ghostbusters. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Look at this dude. He's about 6 inches or so. He's a cool little buddy guy. This guy I got from a thrift store, and he's a little beat. He's a little used. He's a little worn. You can see there's a little bit of play wear on him. So we're going to do $15 for this guy, and $15 for Playmobil anything is not going to last. So jump in and juice whenever you can. Moving along, does anybody remember Monster High fashion dolls? Well, good news. I'm here to remind you. This one I think is 2016 Great Scarier Reef. It's a, I'm trying to think of this character's name. Posey? It's the word pose and C in it, something like that. I don't know. It's a weird name, but she's kind of a weird sort of underwater girl, and new in the package, people, 36 bucks. It's going to go fast. If you love Monster High, get it for your kids. All right, moving on. There needs to be some low-hanging fruit, some trash, and we've only got maybe one more auction after this to get through. It's been a quick, fast run through the gauntlet. Dumbledore, 12-inch Harry Potter line from Mattel. This guy is stupid, but the robes on this guy are awesome. This would be a great for people doing 1/6 scale sort of wizards with robes, wizard robes. And he's still got plastic on his hand. I think he came with a wand or something stuck in the hand. I don't have the wand anymore, but you know, just another thrift store rescue. Also, he's got that cool kind of Will Ferrell bed head going on. Very interesting, very fun. You'll love it. 15 bucks for this dude. Okay. Now we're going to get to the last of the auctions, some rare dogs. These are old Toy Biz Spider-Man figures. Have you seen these guys? The one dude on the left is actually kind of like a spider, and the other guy is kind of like a wolf, and he comes with a cape as well. And the cape is a little bit worn, but still good. These guys, they're going to go for 15 bucks each, so I'm either going to do them 15 each or one super auction of $30, and there's a good chance that if I do the $30 auction, I might just throw in the Hobgoblin figure from the series as well that I have, because I don't think anybody wants the Hobgoblin, and it'd be a great way to get rid of it, and it'd be a great way to juice this auction. So those are the 10 items for the month of February, but I'm going to show you guys one more thing. Technically not a toy, technically might be something you want. Check this out. This is a Frank Frazetta statue that was made by Moore Claiborne is his name. This is a limited edition of 4,000 of these. This is the Frank Frazetta Princess. Check this out. This is actually technically in a 1/6 scale. These figures go for like $300, people. I'm selling this for 80 bucks, and that includes free shipping. By the way, everything I told you today includes the shipping. So if you live in Hawaii or Alaska or Florida, you're making out, because that cost me a lot of money to get stuff there. This thing weighs a ton. Free shipping at 80 bucks. There is only one thing wrong with it. If you look at it very closely, you'll notice that the very tips of the horns are broken off. That's right. The tips of the horns are broken off. So this is not pristine, perfect condition, but it is 80 bucks. The next cheapest one is over $300. So might be something cool that you want for the collection, especially if you're into fantasy. So thank you to everybody who made it this far into this short little 10-minute video. We did a kind of a rapid fire, about one item every minute or so, and I think it was a lot of fun. Again, Coolbots on eBay. Let me know if you buy any of these things. Very, very special tchotchke. With that, everybody, stay charged.